Denzel Mims may be the biggest riser of the 2020 NFL draft season so far, and for good reason. Mims offers the rare perfect combination between great game tape and tremendous athletic numbers. This is his story and why he should be drafted in the first round. Denzel Mims was born and raised in Daingerfield, Texas. He played as a wide receiver and safety for his local high school and received praise as a consensus national top 300 recruit. He also excelled at track, as he was a Class 3A 200-meter state champion. This track speed comes very much in handy on the football field, which I'll talk more about later. Anyways, Mims decided to stay in state and play collegiately for the Baylor Bears. Mims played in 11 games as a true freshman at Baylor in 2016 and had 4 receptions for 24 yards. He became a starter his sophomore year in 2017. While the team only went 1-11, Mims managed to start 11 of 12 games, finishing with 61 receptions for 1,087 yards and 8 touchdowns. As a junior in 2018, he continued his strong play, hauling in 55 catches for 794 yards and 8 TDs. Mims returned for his senior year in 2019 and started all 13 games for Baylor, recording 66 receptions for over 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns. He was named first team All-Big 12 and was a core reason for Baylor's surprisingly successful season. He also had the most contested catches among all college wide receivers from 2017 through 2019. Mims ended his career in Waco, ranking 5th all-time in receptions, 6th in receiving yards, and 3rd in receiving touchdowns. Yet, despite his very accomplished college career, Mims was not receiving a lot of draft buzz until the Senior Bowl. In a loaded receiver group, Mims was quite clearly the best and most athletic receiver on the field in Mobile. Showing that he could maintain his dynamism and separation on the full route tree was massive for him. But his stock has only continued to go up since, and it may have reached its peak recently at the NFL Scouting Combine. In Indianapolis, Mims measured in at 6'3" and 207 pounds, while securing a 4.38 second 40 that tied for 3rd best among all receivers. He also led his position with a 6.66 second 3-cone drill. Known as a great jump ball target, he also landed a 38.5-inch vertical and 10-11 broad jump. If that wasn't impressive enough, he also put up 16 reps of 225 pounds on the bench press. That is a remarkable number for somebody with his frame and long arms. But let's take a closer look at what makes him so good on the field. What's the scouting report on him? Denzel Mims projects as an X-receiver at the NFL level. With his notable catch radius, physical play, and high-end body control, Mims should be a potential starter at the pro level. He brings developing routes and effective play-side blocking to the field, which will help him find reps early on in his pro career as he looks to add further refinement to his game. While his route running and hands aren't great, they're still pretty good with a chance to get even better. What he is great at is going up and getting the ball. His instincts for the ball's flight path can't be taught. He declares late for the football and does a great job maintaining leverage against his opponent to keep the throwing window open for as long as possible. He also is absolutely spectacular from a catch radius perspective. He could catch the moon if he tried. He's the ideal throw it up and let him cook candidate on the sideline given body control, contortionist control in the air, hand strength, and length. He drops quickly for low balls and has success catching while falling or diving on comebacks or in-breaking routes. It's really only him and the ball once the throw is in the air. He's unperturbed by defender's body and the requisite adjustments necessary to address the throw. He regularly attacks the ball at the leverage point and has rip-away technique as defensive backs look to disrupt his tuck. His sideline awareness also defies explanation and can be seen in some of the top-shelf catches he comes up with. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to Mims' athletic profile. He is in the 99th percentile for wide receivers athletically. He's in the 96th percentile in just about every athletic category. From a purely athletic perspective, he most closely resembles Chris Godwin, which is not bad company. Also, take a look at how the athletic numbers match up with those of Julio Jones. Now, I'm most certainly not comparing the two players, but it's impossible not to get excited about Denzel Mims when you see these numbers. Overall, Mims enjoyed a career season in 2019 and appears to have the arrow facing up as he transitions into the pro game. I would not be surprised, and I think it would be deserved, if he ends up getting picked in the first round of the draft come April. But now, I switch it over to you. What are your thoughts on Denzel Mims? Who do you think is the most underrated NFL draft prospect? Who do you think is the best wide receiver in the 2020 class? Share the video with your friends and feel free to subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter and Instagram @RespectThePoint. Finally, Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. That is all for this one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.